There's a country in the world where the information coming through is filtered by the government and people only know what the government wants them to know. Citizens cannot leave the country freely. They are educated that their country is the only safe place in the world and they cannot survive when they step out of it. People living in this country are what we would call homosexuals. Men only marry men and women only marry women. They don't know any other way. The way they give birth is by intrauterine insemination, which is a fertility treatment so that babies can be born with two moms or two dads. Boys and girls have to undergo the surgery ordered by the central government when they reach 22 years old. This is a method to prevent aging population as well as keeping the population growth stable. Louisa and Johnson are two strangers until one day they both receive the appointment letter of the clinic asking them to go there to have the surgery. And that's the day Louisa and Johnson met. Louisa is so nervous. Although it is normal in the country, she is still afraid of the pain. Her hands keep sweating. Johnson has just finished his surgery. When he walks out of the medical room, he sees Louisa's white face. She stands up and suddenly her legs feel powerless. She can't stand well and almost falls down. And right at this moment, Johnson walks by her and holds her in time.
Are you okay, miss? Hey! Hey!
Louisa wakes up. She sees Johnson is sitting beside her bed.
Where am I?
You fainted 2 hours ago. The nurse in the clinic sent you to the hospital to take a rest.
Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Johnson Daniel. I picked you up when you fainted.
Louisa can feel her heart beating so fast.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm Louisa Rillington. But why would you stay until I wake up?
Because I'm worried about you. You went to clinic to have the IUI?
Yes, I'm so nervous.
Why don't you come with your partner? Or you don't have one?
She has to work today, so I come by myself. Why did you come alone to do the IUI?
I came here to have the surgery, but I didn't have a partner.
This is the first time for Louisa to see such a handsome guy, and it made her crush. They kept talking to each other for the whole afternoon. They talked about their friends, family, dream, job, relationships. They exchanged phone numbers and they kept chatting from day to night through messages.
Who do you keep texting?
No one, just spam.
Spam? I don't believe you. Who replies to spam?
I feel dizzy again.
Johnson felt very curious about Louisa. It was his first time to have such strange feelings about a girl. But he could not like her. That was not allowed. That could not be happening. A few weeks of messages, however, and the two just wanted to be together. It was strange and it was forbidden, but it was all they wanted. Johnson brought Louisa to watch the Northern Lights together. They rented a house in a rural area and spent the night together.
Won't your girlfriend be angry if you stayed overnight with a boy?
I did not tell her anything about you. I just made an excuse about having a short trip with my family.
Oh, so you lied to your girlfriend because of me?
Yeah, I did, because you are important to me.
You know what? You are the most beautiful creature I have ever seen.
Stop joking.
I'm serious, Louisa.
At that moment, Johnson couldn't control himself and grabbed her hand and kissed her.
Oh, Johnson, what are you doing?
I'm falling in love with you. I have done this to myself thousands of times, but I just can't stop thinking about you.
That night, they held each other tightly as they knew their relationship will end when the sun rises. When the morning came, they knew their love would not be accepted by society, and Louisa felt she could not betray Flora, so they didn't say when they would meet again.
Louisa, you are strange these days, since you have fainted in the clinic.
Flora, I have to talk to you. It's not easy, but I gotta say what's on my mind. We have known each other since we were children. You are the closest persons to me. I hope that you can support me. I think I am heterosexual.
What? What does it mean? You mean you do not love me? Something must have happened on the day you fainted at the clinic.
I confuse my feelings towards you. Maybe it is because we have known each other since childhood, and I just like to rely on you, as you know me much more than my family. But when I first met Johnson in the clinic, I know I love him. I can't explain it, but I can feel it in my heart. After the night with him, I know something in me has changed.
The night? You spent the night with a boy? How disgusting. How did you become heterosexual? You have been a good girl since when you were small. Your mom will be depressed when they hear this.
Can you help me to keep secret from my moms? I know I'm not supposed to have a relationship with him, but I just can't lie to myself to be with you. It's unfair for you and for me.
You have to go. We have to break up. I feel disgusted about you. Don't worry, I won't tell it to your parents because it's disgusting for me to say your name. Just remember, do not tell anyone you are heterosexual if you don't want to be seen as a freak. This is absurd.
Since that day, Flora and Louisa never spoke again. Louisa felt lonely on the way of being true to herself. Days went on long and slow until Louisa found she was pregnant. She was frightened and she phoned Johnson, the only person she really wanted to talk to.
Hello? It is Louisa?
I'm pregnant, but it's not because of the surgery. I did not have the surgery as I fainted at the clinic just before it. If we get caught, we will be deported from the country and we won't be citizens anymore. I'm afraid, Johnson. I remember the video show at school of how the outside world is, and it's terrifying.
You got pregnant? Oh my gosh, don't cry, my dear. We'll find a way.
There's no way other than having abortion.
Abortion? No, it's an innocent life. He didn't did anything wrong. Neither did we. We just fell in love with each other. I love you.
People here will not accept us. Our children will have to bear discrimination. I would rather for them not to live.
Do you love me? Do you trust I can bring you happiness?
Of course, I do love you.
Then trust me, love can win all the obstacles. We will find a way. It is a torture for us to love each other but admit secretly. We're gonna to leave the country.
Yes, without you, everything is a nightmare to me. I felt separated with the society even when I walk in the street. I feel like people are whispering behind me. Although I am afraid of the outside world, we can be together, that's enough.
The couple has chosen not to hide their love and receive the penalty together. Both of them were deported and they were not allowed to go back again. When they came out to the real world, they received education from the modern world where they learned that love is love no matter the sex.